You make that a comedy movie? Oh my god, I would be crying. Welcome back to The Nerds Are Talking. This week, we're talking movies. Movies are something Michael and I know a lot about, and Elle doesn't really know a lot about, which is
I'm
okay.
here.
Yeah.
We've gotten really into the Oscars this year, and so we are going to go through the list of best pictures, and we're gonna try to get Elle to guess the plot of these movies.
It's
I'm gonna get them all.
and they are going to get each one first time. Just perfectly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed it.
A student of cinema, that one.
Yes.
Nope, that was me.
Yep.
It was me.
Amazing.
And also to make it clear, Avery and I have seen every single one of these movies. So
We have.
here we go.
Hello, listeners of the pod. This is Avery and Post breaking in to say that there are some mild spoilers during this episode. We tried to break down basic plot lines, but some plots can't be explained without giving a little bit of the movie away. But all of the movies are time-stamped in the description. If you don't want a movie spoiled and you want to go in blind just like Elle did, they're down there for your use. So, be warned.
So let's start. I have a list up here of the Best Picture nominees in alphabetical order. So we are going to start with, do we want to go in alphabetical order? Does that sound good for everyone?
I'm good with that.
Fantastic. So Elle, we're going to give, should we have a 5-minute timer on this or just however long it goes?
I say freeform it.
Freeform it, baby. Do that. We're like, whatever it's called, ABC Family, freeform, baby.
Yes.
All right.
Freeform.
Here we go.
Freeform, baby.
The Best Picture I'm going to read the full list, and then we'll start at the top.
Get to the fucking point, Michael.
The list is Bugonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
Before we start, Bugonia, is that an actual word?
Yes, I think it's a flower.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it is.
Yeah. It's a kind of flower. I'm Googling it.
I was testing you guys.
Thanks.
Thank
We
you.
got to make sure we know. So, Bugonia, what is that movie about?
Also, Bugonia is obviously a flower.
Obviously.
As we all know.
We all know.
Ow. So... Okay, so Bugonia is obviously a flower, as we all know. So this movie is about a flower's life. It's about how it gets planted into the ground and then it blossoms up, and it's about the life around the flower. So what is happening around this flower, season in, season out, as it is growing, the world around it is growing. There is a love story, there is a death, there is trauma, there is sacrifice, there are seasons, it gets cold, the flower dies, the flower is revived. It's just about the life of the world around this flower in a field in Germany, and the young family that get brought up, and then the dad dies. Obviously,
Oh my God,
traumatic.
A tragedy.
Yeah, and then the flower dies.
Oh, and then it gets paved
That
over.
was Bugonia.
Wow. So you did a great job of describing the 2024 film Home by Robert Zemeckis, or Here by Robert Zemeckis. Great job. But anyway,
I don't watch that one either.
no, that is basically the plot of that movie. But Bugonia, I mean, great job. I would watch that. That sounds pretty cool. Also, Ghost Story. But Bugonia is about two conspiracy theorists that kidnap a pharma company CEO because they think she's an alien.
Yeah.
How does that have anything to do with a fucking flower?
Hey, great question.
Because they talk about bees a lot in that movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of bees and bee talk.
It
Yeah,
should be called
the-
Buzz.
I gotta find out, are those
It's a
begonias
conspiracy.
like in the field behind his house? Probably, I would hope.
I think.
buzzing
Okay.
our way through conspiracies. Like,
Buzzing our way through conspiracy.
both of those
Pretty
are better
much.
titles than Bugonia, because there isn't such thing as a Bugonia in the movie.
I believe it's based on a movie called Save the Green Planet.
Once again,
Yeah.
That is
who knows?
better.
Believe it.
Alien,
Yep.
Alien. Do you
So
believe
anywho-
it? Can you believe it?
Can you
Do
believe
you
it?
believe it?
Believe it?
You
You
believe
believe it? I believe
And
it.
that's for people that know that reference. But
So
yeah,
I think I
Bugonia,
definitely should get a point there, right? Yeah.
I think by accidentally describing a different movie, yes, I think you do get a point. You get a
There
point for
was-
every correctly described movie.
There was a lot of death in Bugonia. Spoiler alert.
There is a lot of death.
See, I called it
Absolutely.
trauma. I feel like I
Yep.
could say that for them all and then it would be true, but that's not the point.
Yeah. All right, so that's Bugonia, The Life and Times of a Flower, or Two Conspiracy Theorists Kidnap a Former CEO. Now,
It's
next
really
on the list
similar
is
plots there.
very similar.
Truly.
F1.
Okay, well, I kind of know this in a bit. F1 is a race car like race. Formula 1. It's like they're the people, and I'm pretty sure it was a really badly made movie about the hearings and goings of Formula 1 and the different people and the different teams and how the cars work and stuff. Okay, maybe it wasn't really bad, but like there was a lot of different opinions about it from the Formula 1 community about
Definitely.
how it was all deprived and descripted. But it was about the just the hearings and the goings. That's not right. The coming and the goings. That's the saying.
The hearings
Um,
and the therings.
The hearings and the therings, whatever you want to call it, of Formula 1 racing.
Okay.
There's a red car. It's usually a Ferrari, I think.
I don't recall.
Ferrari is technically in the movie. But Avery, do you want to take it, or should I give the plot description?
I'll take this one.
Go for it.
So F1 is about a Formula One team that is really bad, and they're like, "Hey, it was Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
Brad
they're
Pitt.
like, "Hey, Brad Pitt, you're a good racer, but you haven't raced in a while. How about you come race for our team?" And he's like, "No," and then he shows up, and he races
Right.
for the team. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's kind of a rivalry
Hey, so
between him and the other guy.
I went like
You could say it
documentary
was
style,
a heated
and it was
rivalry.
like a.
Oh.
I can talk about fucking heated rivalry, bitch. Wait.
Oh,
Nope.
And we lost them.
and they're up.
Oh,
I'm so proud of this hat I made. Actually, you can't see it until I put my
Ooh.
earphone back in and I can hear your reactions.
Okay.
I'm
Oh, hell
coming
yes.
in the cottage. Get it? Get it?
Wow.
The
love it.
wordplay. And I
love
also
it.
love how well it fits with my buttons.
look at
Really
that.
well.
Love
It
it.
gets on there.
Amazing.
The
Amazing,
amount
amazing.
In the cottage.
I am on a podcast with two amazing hat commissioners of people that make hats.
Guys, I
Good
was
for both of
literally
you.
True.
thinking about how to
Yeah.
make us the Nerds Are Talking hats.
Ooh,
And I
that'd be
decided
so
we
fun.
do have to air an episode before I do
Yes.
that. Because
Absolutely.
otherwise that's kind of crazy. So,
And we need to start making inside jokes so that we can put it on merch.
Yes.
so true.
Yep.
And I
I
also
love-
have a
I love
Hollander 24 shirt because I
Hell
went
yeah.
to a Heated Rivalry Club night. And
That's so
me and one of
fun.
my
I-
best
oh,
friends
yeah.
just send Heated Rivalry TikToks to each other day in, day out, and that's all we do.
Period.
I have a friend who literally just sends me heated rivalry TikToks all the time. So that's fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love Shane as an autistic representation. That man is
It's so fun.
so autistic coded, and I love him to bits.
Absolutely.
I
It's
can
great.
say that I'm autistic.
Yeah.
There
Good
you
for
go.
you.
Good for me.
Good for you. Honestly, you know what? Good for
Well
you.
done.
Well done.
Well done.
And that is, and speaking of neurodivergently coded characters, Frankenstein.
So Frankenstein's a well-known zombie. With the bone coming out of him, he's green. I'm getting some reactions. Okay, so Frankenstein is about a guy that dies. He comes back to life, and he goes on a revenge mission to murder everyone, and cut their bodies up so then he can have their body parts as his own. Okay, so maybe I'm not quite on the money. But I'm going to keep going. He cuts up their body parts so then he can have them on his own. He's a serial killer who's doing this, and then he tries to sew on, like, the body parts of these other people onto him. So then he has, like, this woman from Detroit's arm on his left arm, a man from Barcelona arm on his right arm, and then he has, like, a baby's foot on his left foot and a horse's hoof on his right foot. And it's basically just him committing all these murders, and, like, trying to sew it on. And obviously the police are after him, but they don't get him. And yeah, he's just a serial killer who's also dead.
First of all, that sounds awesome. Actually, you should be making movies because these sound sick.
Yes, I agree.
I guess we'll trade off me than you, Avery. So Frankenstein, as I described it to someone after I had just seen it, and with tears in my eyes, said it's the story of a Dutch boat captain learning to let go. No, kind of.
So
it
sane.
kind of is.
I didn't say who the guy was that got murdered. He was Dutch.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was captain of a boat. Sorry, I left that bit out.
Of course, you forgot to mention the Dutch boat captain. But for the most part, other than the Dutch boat captain's the framing device, it is the story of Baron Victor von Frankenstein, who becomes obsessed with the concept of defeating death. And so he gets a mysterious benefactor to give him a bunch of money to create life through putting a bunch of dead body parts together, and then with lightning and science, he creates this creature that he thinks is dumb, but is actually very intelligent. And after a horrific accident, wink, separates the two of them, the creature goes off and has to learn about the world and the horror and beauty of the world.
Law,
yeah,
which would have been helpful to have remembered about 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
And that's okay.
Loosely based on the novel by Mary Shelley, Frankenstein, or The Modern Prometheus. But good movie. And yeah, there you go. And then he does stuff. And then they come into conflict with each other. The doctor, he's not a doctor, famously. He's a baron. But Baron Frankenstein and his creature, they come into conflict on and off. And a movie happens. All right.
Body parts.
Yeah, there's body parts.
Yeah.
That happens. There's
There
death.
are body parts.
There's some
really-
horses.
3 out of 3.
I believe it's before...
Dang.
No, Detroit existed at the time. All right.
I'm pretty
So-
sure.
I'm pretty sure. It's
3
like
out of 3
1800s.
is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. 3 out of 3. Perfect. So far, L, perfect score.
Thanks.
100%.
And that brings us to the net with ham in it. Hamnet.
So,
The net with ham in it.
spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched the previous episode we recorded, which is probably going to air after this episode. So you definitely won't have watched the episode, but you will soon find out. And I would love somebody to try and guess our recording schedule in the comments eventually too. But you're probably going to have to give it a couple months until then, because and you can probably do it, like, my hairstyles change every shoot block, but they don't change between episodes. Anyway, sneak peek into how we film. Yes, my point. In the last episode, I thought Hamnet had to do with Hamilton, because Ham, turns out it has to do with Shakespeare. I know that now. So that will be helpful going into this. Okay, so Shakespeare, I know so much about Hamlet. Shakespeare's all about love and death, so we're gonna go with, like, oh, I'm pretty sure I had to study Hamlet at some point. No, that was Macbeth.
Oh, great.
To be or not to be? No, that's... Or is it Hamlet?
No, it's neither.
Okay, so...
Oh.
So I'm going to take a different turn because I don't know the actual Hamlet thing.
Just go for
I
it.
think
Exactly,
it's
just
based
go for
off a thing of ham, which is a type
Ah.
of pork. So I think it's the life cycle of ham. Basically, they take you through the whole process and then they show you the different fermenting processes. And then this ham comes to life. and it's the journey of this ham trying to escape being cut up and sold into corporate America, and instead it goes against corporations, and then it manages to save a whole factory worth of ham and sausages, and they protest and they get on the news, and these hams and sausages, they can speak English, so they are on the news talking to people, and they end up taking down corporate America, and making the World War III, which I'm not going to get into, but is probably starting soon, not happen.
Hey, by the time this airs, World War III, look for it.
Probably
Yes or no in the comments. No.
Okay.
kind of
All right.
is.
Great.
Yeah.
Great sequel to Okja that
Amazing.
you've come up with there. What if they didn't get to Okja in time? But anyway,
What's Okja?
so here's a fantastic movie that made me give up eating pork. So,
Okay, we'll be watching that.
indeed, Bong Joon-ho movie. Very
I
silly,
don't need
very
any
weird,
more
very
food
dark.
diversions. I already
Absolutely.
barely eat.
Oh gosh, yeah.
In a not in a worrisome way, people. I'm just
Yes.
autistic.
Help. It's not worrisome. It's just autistic. So Avery, you want to take this away?
Yes, so Hamnet is the supposed prequel to Hamlet. And Hamnet is about Shakespeare and his lover, and they have some children together. And it's during the time of, like, the Black Plague, right? Am I in the right era?
Probably.
It is a
Feels like it.
plague. It's a plague. And said children get very sick. And it does not end well. It's a very
Their
sad
son is
story.
named Hamnet. We should
Their
point out that's
son-
what the name of the movie is. Yeah.
Damn,
Yes.
that's a bad name for a child.
Their son, yeah. It was
Yeah.
like you can't judge them. It was like I don't even know.
Nah, I can just.
1600s.
Yeah, just
Yep.
about.
Also, out of all the
but-
people here, I probably should know the most about Shakespeare compared to I live in the same.
Yep. Given you're the
Hey,
closest.
And it's
It was
okay.
happening. That movie probably takes place close to where you live
Yeah.
geographically.
Hey, I know somebody that we all know who's been there, but that somebody is
Wow.
not me. So
Well, what you gonna do?
But anyway, obviously, in a Shakespeare fashion, tragedy strikes. No more Hamnet.
No more
And
ham.
then Shakespeare is gutted. I feel like his wife is more gutted, but Shakespeare's like, I'm gonna write a play about this. And
Oh.
then they perform Hamlet in the movie, and it's so meta.
It's crazy.
It's great.
It's one of the best endings to a movie I've ever seen, honestly.
It's incredible.
that
Highly
actually
recommend.
sounds really fun.
Yeah.
It's very
It's
good.
real
Don't
good.
know why I thought Shakespeare was going to murder himself compared to we've already discussed the fact that it's a prequel to his next work.
Yeah.
Sort of a making of. It's sort of like a theoretical
Well-
making of Hamlet, you know?
hmm
Which is cool. So that's Hamnet. And then maybe Avery, at some point, you and I can do like a ranking the movies thing for like a bonus video.
I like
I
that.
can rank you the actual movies
Yeah.
and then you can rank
Yeah, ranking
my
the-
renditions of the movies.
Yes,
Thank
and
you,
then we'll
they
rank
will
your
be
versions.
at the top.
I already
Yeah.
And then
don't
you can do
remember
one of them
anything you've said.
combined. Hey, and you know the really good thing about that, Avery? You can just watch the episode.
Exactly. This is
right.
recorded for everyone. Your genius, L, is going to be recorded for the internet. Hey, movie studios, write
Hey,
a
so,
check.
like,
Don't
I
steal
actually
these
am
ideas.
looking for somebody to help me produce my next short film.
Ooh.
It's called the Closet of Realization.
Ooh.
Gay, going about
Great title.
8 minutes in length. If anybody would like to hire me, I've already got it written out as a script. Just need like producer, cast, crew, money, funding.
British
all that
movie
stuff.
people, hit them up.
Good.
It's gonna be great. Off air, you gotta tell us the plot to that. I'm very excited. That sounds
Oh
good.
yes, I will. It is actually quite
All right. And that brings us to, speaking of filmmaking and speaking of needing people to help you achieve your dreams, it's Marty Supreme. So let's get into it, baby. What's Marty Supreme about?
So Marty Supreme is about my mate Marty, and his supreme ambition to make a film, because you said it was to do with filmmaking. Okay, no, I'm not going to use any of your context clues because I don't trust them now after that face. Marty Supreme is about my mate Marty. He's a supreme leader. No. Okay. We're gonna try. No, don't.
No.
Marty Supreme. My mate Marty. His supreme ambition to play football. He has wanted to play football since he was a child, and I think, do you guys call it football or soccer?
Soccer.
As in the one with the little white and black. Okay, yes, soccer. Yeah. You are like the Australians. Okay. His ambition has been to play soccer. His whole little childhood life, he would kick this ball around. And as a teenager, he tried to get into the soccer team, but he was on the F team, which is my personal experience with any sport possible. Anyway, he was on the F team, and he was like, I'm never going to make it, Dad. And the dad was like, it's okay. So then the dad drugged him and gave him all the performance enhancement drugs a dad could give. And then he got really good, and he was in the A team by the time he was 18. When he aged out of school and started homeschooling so he could be on the national team for football / soccer / whatever you want to call it. But then one day when he was on the field, he kicked the ball and it went 20 feet into the air and it roared over the stadium, and they found out about the performance enhancing drugs. So then they had to take him to trial, and he got death penalty.
Wow.
Amazing.
So that's Marty Supreme.
Heartbreaking. What a heartbreaking true story that is.
True story, yeah.
Okay. So Marty Supreme, here's what I'll say. You got so close when you said it's about Marty and his incredible ambition to play football. If you said ping pong, ooh baby, we're there.
Oh fuck yeah, and ping pong was right on the top of my head too, obviously.
Of course.
I was reading the second option. It was soccer or ping pong.
Soccer, ping pong, what's the difference?
Yeah.
He's one of the best 1950s. What city was it? I don't know. But some city where Marty is it is about one man's obsessive ambition that destroys the lives of infinite people around him, as he just wants to go to the Japanese World Championship of ping pong. He does not have the money to do so, and at every possible turn he is offered an opportunity that would help him, and he just ruins it and makes his life infinitely worse until eventually things get bad and bad and bad and bad. I believe it was on another podcast that someone gave the review of how many people need to die for this man to play ping pong.
Exactly. It's not that serious.
It's not.
Love my band Marty. Me and Marty go way back.
Yep. And we're not reviewing the movies right now, but right now. There, that's all. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. But yeah, just intense 80s music, 50s people, ping pong, boom.
Love it.
All right.
So same.
Same.
Absolutely.
You could say that it's the same battle after another.
What a transition.
What transition to one battle after another. Elle, what's that one about?
I want to take a serious take on this one, which
Let's
I've
do it.
obviously been doing the whole time. But,
I know this whole time you've been so spot on, of course.
Okay, I think it's about war. Okay, Avery, I cannot take this seriously if you're going to look at me like that. I think it's about World War One and that ending, and it's about a soldier who was in the infantry, and it is about that ending and then them having to prepare to go into another war, and serve again after thinking that the war was over, and they talk about, well, they don't talk about, but they show how they lose all their friends and stuff during the war. In the end, he dies in the battlefield, and it's like, well, what is life? It's just a never-ending battle. Or it could be like a psychological thriller to do with like mental health, and the battles of the modern day, and depression, and anxiety, and corporate, and one of the two.
So,
I would see both of those movies that you just
and
described.
You basically, the first one you described is All Quiet on the Western Front, which was nominated for an Oscar a few years ago. And that is basically,
that one.
you nailed All Quiet on the Western Front, I gotta say.
Yes.
I haven't watched that either.
Wow,
Believe it or not.
it's about a British
good one.
soldier. Indeed.
I saw the one that came out-
I don't watch stuff about army. I've
Oh, okay.
lived too much life surrounded by army to
That's-
need to watch.
That's
That's
so fair.
Absolutely.
I saw the one that came out in the 1930s, so
Oh wow, there you go. I've not seen that one.
it's really
I can't
boring.
say I've seen that.
I can imagine.
Okay. So,
Go for
One
it.
Battle After Another is about these two people, Leonardo DiCaprio
Wait, is
being
it a
one
love
of them.
story?
Not really.
No, not really.
But they are in like a resistance type of group. They take
modern
out
day.
bad people. Yeah, it is modern day. And they have this one particular guy that they have crazy beef with, and they have to go into hiding. Pretty much, they go into witness protection because of this one guy. And so Leonardo DiCaprio and the other girl, I cannot think of her name right now.
Chase Infinity.
Thank you. They have a daughter. And so
Oh no,
Leo,
yeah, that's Chase Infinity. The other girl's Tiana Taylor. Go on.
yes.
Yeah.
The Leo and the
Child.
daughter
Mother.
go
Same thing.
they go into hiding, and other guy finds them, and so then they spend like the back half of the movie trying to be like, you gotta go, my guy.
And trying to outrun the army and fascism and stuff like that. They're on the run from the
Mhm.
government, and they're in like resistance witness protection. It should be clear.
Pretty
Okay,
much,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's close though with war.
Yeah, it's more urban
It is-
warfare. It's
yeah.
like, cops
I'm
and
taking that as a
protesters.
point.
Yep, there you go.
It is
You know what?
military still.
Yeah, it's military against its own populace,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
unfortunately. Which is,
That is the
let's
way
just
of
say
the
it's
world.
closer and closer to a true story every day. All right, so
This episode has been deep cuts.
Indeed.
Very.
speaking of that stuff, the secret agent. What is the secret agent, L?
So the secret agent is about some secrets that this agent has to keep. So the secret agent is about a secret agent whose name was Michael. And it's set in like 2012. And it is about the secret agent who is he's a British agent, but he is in Russia trying to find out the next plans for the next bomb attack. But it turns out he is a double agent, and he's also working for the Russians, trying to find out the best place for the bomb to be set off. But then he's telling the Brits
Wow.
that he knows exactly where and when, and then so they're sending all their resources to that place, and then he's telling the Russians the best, like, a place the other side of UK, because they're not going to be there because they've got all their resources in the place that he told them. And then the bombing happens, and his wife gets murdered in it because
Oh no.
collateral damage. So then he goes into this like depressive episode of like rage at himself for like ever being a double agent, and murders himself.
Wow.
Wow.
First of all, again, you're great at coming up with these.
I would see this movie.
100%. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
And absolutely very similar to The Secret Agent, which takes place in 1977 Brazil. Yeah. Just like 2012 England. And his...
It was 2012 Russia.
Yeah, oh, sorry, forgive me. 2012
He's
Russia.
British.
He was British, and the
There you
bomb
go.
did get set off in the UK. But
Well, there you go.
the main plot of the movie is in Russia.
Right, you're right. Forgive me. Forgive me for missing your point of L's The Secret
You
Agent.
should.
But yeah, it's 1977 Brazil under dictatorship. A scientist has to go into, again, resistance witness protection, similar to One Battle After Another, as he is pursued by corporate killers. He ends up sort of integrating with his with like this community of people who are all running away from something, and it's sort of like how he has to live as though he is a secret agent while trying to flee Brazil with his son.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, I couldn't watch that. I could
Yeah,
watch my
it's
one
a
though.
bummer. It's a freaking
It is
bummer
a
of a movie.
bummer. It is a
But well
bummer.
made. Yep. And that's The Secret Agent. But hey, when you're trying to flee Brazil with your son, you tend to get sentimental, almost like sentimental value.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
cooked on that
Sentimental value. You cooked.
Thank you. So what's sentimental value all about? I've been wondering that since I saw it. I was like, what is this movie about? Elle, what's it about?
And I'm going to tell you right now, sentimental value is
Thank
about
you.
the sentimental value of the coin. So this woman, she's walking one day, right? She's walking down the street. Her name is Elaine. It's really important you know her name is Elaine. And she sees a coin. And next to the coin, there is a post-it note. And it's not a post-it note, sorry. That's my bad.
Okay.
It's an envelope, and
Forgive
it's a
me.
golden envelope, and the envelope on it is embossed with EL.
Oh my
Crazy.
god.
So
That's
she
crazy.
bends down, she sees this, and she sees the 2p. No, the 2 cents, because we're going to do it it's in America.
Great.
She sees the 2-cent coin. Wait, you guys don't do coins, you do... What's the lowest number?
We have
of
coins.
money?
Coins?
Okay, great.
Yeah,
2
like a
cents
nickel?
coin. And
Okay.
she's like, this is weird. And she picks up the coin, she picks up the note. She reads the note, and it says, if you do not know the sentiment that this coin brings to everybody's life, you will be killed at dawn. And she picks up this
Oh
coin
my
and she
God,
looks
what a
at it,
twist.
and it's just an ordinary...
It's an ordinary coin.
It's an ordinary coin! But she flips it over. She sees it tingle in the eye of the... Who do you have in your coins?
Who's on the
We have the queen and the king.
5 cents presidents? On the
I don't know
old
who's on
white man
Thomas
on it?
Jefferson?
Yeah, there you go.
And
Screw it.
She sees
I
a
think-
twinkle in the eye of Thomas Jefferson. So she runs home, which on the penthouse floor is a secret spy lab. And she puts it under her microscope.
Oh my god.
And she looks at it, and in the twinkle of... Did I say Thomas Jefferson?
Thomas Jefferson.
eye. He was an American president, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It reads a message. I'm still alive. And she knows exactly who this is. It is Peter, her long lost love affair of one night. So
Oh my god.
she's like, oh my god, Peter didn't die. And I have... The just dropped. And I have his son that he's never met, who is
Oh my
now
god.
18 and has
Whoa.
just become an adult, but is estranged from her because he got mad that he never met his father. And she's like, oh my gosh, if I can get them to meet, I can solve all my life's worries. This is the sentiment. The sentiment is to fix my family. But it's already dawn, and she didn't let anybody know, and she didn't find her son or Peter in time, so she does get hit with a sniper bullet straight through the head.
Oh damn. What a shocking ending.
No, you
All
know
that-
what I was thinking of when you were like, she brings
Peter
this
rushes through the
coin.
door.
No.
She brings. This is a real American issue I'm about to drop on you right now.
Great.
I thought you were gonna say that she takes this coin into her microscope lab and she see that it's laced with fentanyl.
Oh yeah, the totally real problem.
Yes. That's obviously the plot of Sentimental Value.
Obviously.
I
Well,
love it.
I mean, we got that one. We should probably move on. Just kidding. Avery.
Okay, sentimental value starts with these two sisters, and they're going to their childhood home because didn't their like mom die or
Their
something?
mom died, yeah.
Yes, and
Mom
they're
died.
like going through the stuff, and they're like, "Let's get the stuff with
And they
sentimental
find
value."
this coin. No.
They find this coin. You won't believe it. No, and their
Can you believe it?
estranged father like comes into the picture, and he's like
a strange
movie-
father. A strange father.
Strange
Murdered
father.
mother, estranged father.
Estranged father. Dead mother, estranged father. Dead mother, estranged
Oh
father.
my gosh. No, he's like he makes movies and he's like a producer and all that kind of stuff. He's like,
Guys, I
I'm
didn't tell
gonna
you something
film.
about Peter. He's a movie maker.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, L. He's like, I want to make a movie about my childhood in this house. And I want, he points to one of his daughters, not really. This isn't verbatim. He's like, I want you to be in the movie. And she's like, no.
She's an actress. Yeah.
Yes,
A
she is an
strange
actress.
parental and child relationship.
Yep.
Yes. And so they're like, no. And so he goes to a film festival, meets this other girl who's like a famous actor in this universe, and he's like, I want you to be in my movie. And she's like, okay. And then
I
she's
wanted you to
in
be
the
my
movie.
roomie.
Movie.
Movie.
Makes more
She's
sense.
like, okay. And so they're like going through it. They do part of this movie, and then she's like, I cannot play this movie. It's this not the role for me. And so then his daughter's in the movie.
Whoa. And that was the
Yeah.
entire plot, kind of. So we did spoil that one, but that's fine. But yeah.
No,
But it's a
Really,
slow-
same.
Not
There was
really.
a
It's a slow, beautiful movie.
estranged parent
Yes.
and child relationship. There was a dead mother and an estranged. What was it?
Father.
Father.
Yeah.
And then an adult child.
Two of
Close
So
them.
enough.
really, same.
Really? Exactly.
Which would you prefer to watch, guys?
I know, right?
Honestly,
Well, in this case, I
don't know.
guess. Yeah. I
That's
couldn't
awesome.
tell.
Mine's actually a 5-minute short because it wouldn't take the
Because
whole
he
2
died
hours.
right away.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's fair.
oh boy, but you know how that sniper probably felt after he shot what's her name in the head? He probably
Elaine.
thought, "Oh, what a grave sin I've committed. I'm a sinners."
But also, I want to make a reference that neither of you will get because I think
Hell
I
yeah.
deserve it after the amount of references you've made.
Perfect.
It's NCIS season 3 or 4 probably. No, I think you might have seen season 2. Anyway, spoilers by the way if you haven't watched something that aired in like 2005. When the sniper kills why am I blanking on her name all of a sudden? That's going to annoy me. Anyway, when the sniper kills her after they think it's over, that's what my Elaine murder remind me of. And you guys won't get
Oh,
that
wow.
reference because you probably haven't
No,
watched
but we're happy
NCIS
about it.
or 22 seasons of it.
I'll tell my dad, and he'll get that
And I
reference.
also can't remember the character's name all of a sudden, even though I loved her. She was played by that actress that I like.
Oh, that one?
Anyway, yeah. Sinners. I've heard a lot about this, but I can't remember any of the stuff I've heard off the top of my head right now.
Oh wow.
Is it a sex one? No, I'm thinking of what's that movie that was really sex? It got really famous. It was
I have no idea. 50
been
Shades of
saying-
Grey?
No, I've also just realised I've been really far away from my mic this whole episode because I keep
Oh, yeah,
scooching
definitely.
back on my chair.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, definitely. You could have told me so many times, Michael, if my audio levels were bad. And now you're gonna
You're
have to
fine.
make
Don't worry
Avery
about
deal with it all in post. How rude.
It
Just
hasn't
'cause it's
been
not
that
your
bad.
episode to edit.
And now
Excuse
he's
me?
gone.
Excuse me.
Still here. Okay.
What? No, it was like, it got loads of bad press, but loads of good press. It had what's his name in it. It had some like insane sex scenes in the bathtub. It was like, I think it like got bad press as well, and it was like the brother masturbating in the room next.
Oh, Saltburn.
Saltburn, that's it.
Saltburn.
Anyway.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
I
that's
was
what
like,
I thought
what?
of when I heard Sinners, but I'm assuming
thought
it's not
you
that.
were- I thought you were describing Sinners, and I was like, sex in a
Wait a
bathtub?
minute.
No, but that is what Sinners made me think of. But I'm gonna go. That's not it.
So Sinners is Saltburn. No.
No. So Sinners is a Christian.
We're gonna deadpan this.
So Sinners is a movie about two people who are on the run from society. And they have always been very faithful people and believe the world. Can you stop doing that with your eyebrows, Avery? And believe the world is. So we're all just gonna take a minute for Avery's eyebrows, guys. Sorry for the audio listeners. Right, okay.
That's all I needed.
So, they think the world will always give them what they need, but then one day they have a miscarriage of their son, who is going to be named Jeremiah. And they turn against the world because they don't believe anything they've ever thought about the world. So they steal a child from the local orphanage. And think they're doing him a service, but it turns out the child they have stolen needs food and water and shit, so then they start stealing stuff from there, and then they realize how fun it is to steal, so they drop the child back off at the orphanage because they need to go and rob a load of banks, and they're having sex every 10 minutes because that is the ultimate sin, and then the guy realizes he's gay. Which is the biggest sin of all.
Oh no, not the sin of gay.
The biggest sin of all. And he cheats on his wife by having sex with an underage
Oh God.
16-year-old
My
twink who he
God.
finds at a
Oh
strip club.
my.
And then he goes back to the orphanage to find out the wife had went back and already taken the child again, who was now 3, but still at the orphanage, so really, are they giving him a better life? It's controversial, but then they turn him into a YouTube phenomenon.
Oh wow.
But then
I
they get
thought
caught
this
for
was
a
in the
bank
past.
robbery crime, and they left him in the basement. And he almost doesn't get found.
Wow.
And it ends on him in the basement by himself.
Oh
So
my
dark.
God.
What a wild
That's kind of like how Weapons was.
Yeah.
No, that's how
Get-
Sinners was.
Get you a producer. Get you in the
Yeah.
90s cinema scene. You're the next Roman Polanski. Congratulations.
You make that a comedy movie? Oh my God, I would be crying.
A
Oh.
comedy movie where I've just left a 3-year-old in the basement with no food, water,
Just a
and nobody
dark
knowing
comedy.
their location.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
I
That's
could make it
awesome.
funny.
That's horrifying,
Hey,
but
guys.
awesome.
Any business
Hey.
opportunities, please hit me up. I'm
Yes.
dying to get into the green.
That was amazing.
So what is actually
No, it-
Sinners, though? I've been so curious this whole time. What really is Sinners? I think it's you, or
Guys, this
me?
isn't on me
No,
now.
it's you.
No, this is what?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
it's
it's
me.
you now,
It's me.
Michael.
Okay, so Elle, I mean, what's the difference
Busy in the
between
transition.
modern day stealing of a child or being a blues singer in 1950s, the South of America? You know, it's practically the
written.
same thing.
Yeah. I think
So it is the first half of Sinners is this phenomenal, like, period drama about this boy who is a son of a pastor. He wants to be a blues musician, and so he is
Religious
going
trauma.
to religious trauma. He is going to sing at the opening of this club that these two twins, both played by Michael B. Jordan, in what I hope wins Best Actor Performance. It's
Yes.
incredible. It's the best one person playing two people I've ever seen since The Nutty Professor to The Clumps.
And have you ever
Just
watched
kidding.
Girl Meets World?
Since
Not
the
Girl Meets World.
Parent
Have you
Trap.
ever watched Liv and
Since
Maddie?
The Parent Trap. No. Liv and Maddie?
Oh my God, Liv and Maddie. Liv and Maddie mentioned in the year of our Lord 2026.
I saw a TikTok of Dove Cameron being like having to address allegations that she stole the role from actual twins.
Oh,
my
God.
God, that's crazy.
Oh.
The
But
twins were hard
anyway-
in the making of Liv and Maddie.
So Michael B. Jordan's stealing the role from an actual twins, and he's playing Smoke and Stack, these two gangster twins who've come home to start a nightclub, and it is just a brilliantly acted, well-paced character drama, and then the vampires show up.
Of course.
Mhm.
Yep, and there's this go-by Irish vampire who shows up to the club because music is magic. And that's a cool thing the movie's talking about, is how
Magic effects, yeah.
spirituality and music and religion and the human soul and the past, the present, the future are all connected. And then these people who are at this club this night have to survive as these vampires, want to get in and want to play music and just want to have a good old time and also drink blood and stuff.
Yep.
Yummy.
And then, since we're spoiling things, then there's an inexplicable scene at the end after all that's happened where one of the main characters shoots a bunch of KKK people to death.
Sex.
No.
And we love it.
Unfortunately, no. There's some straight sex. There's some very, very
Yeah,
straight
there's no
heterosexual
gay.
stuff. No, it's not gay, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that out of
Really
here.
funny if I could read
We don't
that.
need to for
That outta here.
But you know what? When you're in the 1950s and you are at your club and you're just waiting to see if these vampires are going to get in or not, and you're thinking about the blues, you're probably sometimes you might fall asleep and then you might dream, and then you might think about trains and have a train dreams.
Ooh.
There you go. And
And
that brings us 50 minutes into the recording of this podcast to we're doing like 5 minutes a movie, actually. That's not bad.
Trains.
To
I've been
train
dreaming.
dreams.
Shush!
The trains are dreaming.
I'm started.
What? Oh, the
I'll
trains are
start
dreaming.
my
But
part.
forgive me.
The trains are
Begin.
dreaming.
The trains are
Restart,
dreaming.
Don't you worry. I've been dreaming about trains. And you're going to too. Train Dreams is about the London transport system and the London Underground and about when it was bombed in 1905. No, 1960 we're going to go with. I don't know. I don't think it was bombed. It probably has been bombed at times. I bet. Actually kind of a worry at the moment with terrorist attacks and stuff. But anyway, we'll move on. About the London transport system, also known as the Underground Trains. It is about a train conductor who is driving the train and he's feeling sleepy, and then in his brain, brown noise starts to play. So he falls asleep. The train crashes and he murders about 50,000 people, but they can't
God,
work out
that's
the
so
cause.
many.
They
Pilots it up above.
They can't work out the cause of the tragedy because basically he fell asleep at the wheel, but the camera is cut off 20 milliseconds before this, so they don't see any of this. And basically, the reason it's so many people, because thanks for bringing that up, Michael, it is a lot of people. And you might, like, when you were watching it, I know you thought it was a bit weird, but it was obviously because that train crashed, and then the crash, because he didn't tell anybody on the report, the train after that crashed into that, and then after that into that, and into that, and it was like a domino effect, and that's why so many people died.
God.
And it's a story about that, but then it turns out the conductor wakes up in the modern day of 2010.
Oh my
and he's
God.
like, I can't go to work today because I have a cold.
Wow.
And then it's
Still up
then
here.
his roommate's like, it's fine. I've pulled an all-nighter, but I can do this. I can go on shift. And then he does it, and then he ends up recreating the dream of 1950s, and but he only kills 10 people, so it's less.
So it's cool.
It is cool. But then he's like, oh my god, I have psychic powers. The guy that, like, didn't go into work because he had a cold, but it was actually because he had had the dream and knew it was going to happen. So then he goes on to win the lottery. And with that money, he buys a mansion that has a train rolling around it at all times.
Incredible.
Wow.
First thing you would do. And then he can always
Amazing.
dream.
This is, you know what reminded me of something you said? I don't even know. You said the cameras cut out like 20 million
Yeah.
milliseconds before this happened.
I just
I
dropped
was
my
thinking
third
about-
fidget ball.
I was thinking about how, when Princess Diana died, the cameras weren't on in the tunnel.
Crazy.
That's some British
my
culture
God.
for you.
It's both were an inside job, the train and that.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Well, that's
What
crazy.
you
I mean,
gonna do?
again, that's a crazy. You are like a weird. What's it called? You're kind of a weird. No,
Yeah, you should have stopped there.
You're
You were just
weird.
a
You're kind
weird.
of weird.
You're not weirdo. You're not weird. You are a weird.
one of these conceptual like filmmakers making like strange indie movies.
Michael
You're
called
like
me
a
a weird.
I'm gonna start using that. You're
You're
weird.
kind of a weird.
You're kind of a weird. Guys, can somebody clip that and send it to me so I can start using it on group chats? Thanks. Thanks.
Okay.
Not me looking up the 2012 film.
So Michael's on his
You're
phone
kind of like a
during the
Leo-
episode, guys.
You're kind of like a Leo Carax. Leo Cara? I don't
I
know how
am
to
a
pronounce
Leo.
his name. Hey, there you go. Filmmaker that makes movies that sound like the ones you're describing, where it's just going off on weird stuff going on.
my
But yeah,
gosh.
I mean, those sound like actual movies. I love it.
Wait,
and-
Elle. You're a Leo. I'm a Virgo. Michael's a Libra.
I don't know what any of that means. All I know is that
It's
I'm
in
a Leo.
order.
Because
It's
when
in.
people
Oh my
ask
gosh, we're in
me-
order.
It's in order.
That's so fun. So
That's
I'm gonna
abysmal.
need you to edit it so that it changes. So
Ah.
I'm keeping that in. I hope you know that.
All right.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna go have a dream. Wake
You're
me
gonna
up
have
when
a
this
dream.
is normal.
about trains. Oh, then you'll be asleep forever.
Choo
So
choo
what-
chugga chugga choo choo. Let's go on a dream. We're training and we're dreaming cause chugga 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 choo 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 chugga chugga choo choo chugga chugga choo choo.
Choo-choo. And that's
I'm
the
also
song
being
Train
hired for
Dreams.
musicals. Hit me
That's
up.
the
Can't
the
sing,
Academy
don't
Award
actually know
nominated
tunes.
song. That's the Academy
Train
Award
Dreams.
nominated song Train Dreams from Train Dreams, which
Yeah.
does exist.
And just for
They
some of the
put-
lyric analysis, it goes chugga chugga choo choo, chugga chugga choo choo, and then the choo choo is obviously saying kill me.
Oh,
Of course
Hey.
it is. The train
I'm
needs to
sorry.
die.
Sleep.
Please.
okay.
Chugga 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 chugga.
Eternal sleep. I long for the eternal sleep. I'm a train. That's the lyrics translated from Train.
Episode today.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's close it out. Avery, what is Train Dreams going about?
Train Dreams takes
Train
place
Dreams.
when they were laying the United States railroad system.
1917.
1917. Is that actually when it happens?
I believe it was in the 10.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
okay.
You're right. Okay, so the main guy is a traveler, and he travels with the train team, and they lay the train tracks. And he sees people get old, and he sees people get like really decrepit, and that's already like on his mind. He's like, "Damn, I've been working with these people for so long, and now they're like deteriorating." And then one of these times, I cannot describe a movie without describing the entire plot. So I apologize to
Yeah,
the
we've
listeners.
noticed.
And then one of the times he goes back home, he has a wife and a daughter, and he goes back
the
home,
daughter.
and wife and daughter, where'd they go? House is
Dead.
on fire. Oh
House on
shit.
fire.
House on
Oh
fire.
shit! Here we go again.
And so now he's like, damn, everybody's leaving me before my eyes. And so the train is literal. The dreams are not literal. They're figurative.
They're figurative dreams.
And then the
in a
movie
literal
obviously ends with
Chugga, chugga, choo, choo,
chug,
poo.
chug, choo, 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 choo,
Chugga,
choo.
chugga, choo,
My house
choo,
is burning
choo,
down and it's still going down, but I'm stuck here in the train track, dreaming of these trains. Where are they gonna go? They're gonna go nowhere because my house is burning down and my life is burning down, and all I wanted was a train. I just wanted to go dream.
Chugga, choo. Exactly. That's hey, you got the song down
That
perfectly.
was amazing.
Thanks, guys.
That actually is the song from the movie.
Can you believe?
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna get a
Actually,
copyright
listen
strike.
to the fuck.
And there you go. That's
And with that, we
and
end.
with that,
With that,
we end our longest recording yet.
Aren't you
talking
guys
about
glad
the
you
plots
stayed?
of movies. Did you like this? Put in the comments if you like this.
do leave a comment if you want more like this, where one of us doesn't know shit and the other two do, and we have to guess. Like, it is a very fun concept at the end of the day, and we
I
are
like- I
some
think-
batshit crazy people who can come up with some batshit crazy ideas.
oh,
Absolutely.
And there is
I
a
would
lot
love. It seems
I
so
don't
fun.
know especially, but I'm sure these
Yep.
two don't either, about stuff I
For
know.
very true.
Like, I've got a
So
show
let us
reel
know if
now
you
for
want
my
episodes
next
like this.
direction. directorial debut.
Mm-hmm.
And they were the words I
Yes.
was looking for. And I'm gonna go dream.
Of
We're gonna
trains.
dream about
I just started
trains.
thinking of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
But as in-
my god.
The movie of it, not the
Yup.
little game on Cool Maths Games.
No one cares about that.
No, the movie with Taylor Lautner, thank you.
I'm not gonna start singing it because we'll get copyrighted.
But
Yep.
thank you so much for listening and watching. And we have been the nerds, and we have been talking.
I've been talking.
And we have been talking.
Love you guys.